Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here on Throwback Thursday! I stopped eating oikos, so now I cannot do those Mikael Salo notes anymore.
But soon, without eating oikos, you'll be able to do the amount of mirth vocals.
Oh, so you think if I go long enough without oikos that my voice will drop down?
That man hasn't ate oikos since he was about my age.
Since probably you're right. I don't think they ever had oikos.
Maybe.
I don't think that's a thing for them. I think they're more into the mead. Mead. That's why I have that voice. Maybe I need to drink moonshine. Oh. Moonshine will definitely. Moonshine and smoke cigarettes without filter. That will give me that raspy voice. It will also give me cancer. Yeah. So I'm not sure which one will work first, but perhaps maybe I need to think of a better way of getting those raspy vocals.
Or you can just be full-time cowbell.
I think that's better for me. It suits me better. I can find a nice little comfortable spot right in the corner.
You know what I mean? Oikos on one of the bells.
So I can't eat oikos. I'm lactose intolerant now. If I eat oikos, then I'm going to get the shits halfway through the cowbelling, and then it's going to be a problem.
Oh, it'd be funny. On stage, your chair is a toilet.
Like one of those, the kids that used to train them, like potty training toilets. Why not just give me the pens? Then nobody will know. Well, they'll know because of the smell. But they won't necessarily know where I'm going unless I make one of those faces like you do when you take a shit.
Or you lift your leg up.
I do that when I fart. All right.
You do the Peter Griffin.
Definitely. I think everybody does.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're here to do Windir. Did we give a shout out to the person?
No.
All right. So this viewer right here is perhaps regretting now asking us to check this video. But it's not a video. It's just an audio track. But anyways, the name of the band is Windir. The name of the song is Todeswalzer. I'm going to go with that. I butchered it. That is what it is. All right. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Who speed up the song there? Like there was a moment there that somebody like pressed like fast forward on the freaking track and it just like went off the rails. Like that portion of the song kind of we'll start from the beginning, but I just want to say this. I think I've told this story before. I remember coming home with No More Tears from Ozzy Osbourne, the vinyl, and I needed my brother to copy it to a tape.
Made it faster.
Yeah, because he recorded on the wrong rotations. Like on the vinyl, there's two different kinds of rotations. So depending on which rotation the vinyl is recorded in, you have to put it on the right rotation. So he recorded the vinyl onto the tape on a faster rotate. The whole album from Ozzy Osbourne, No More Tears, sounded like that. Like Ozzy sounded like King Diamond. And Ozzy's vocals sounded like King Diamond, and the music sounded just like that, like really fast forward. It was like I was listening to like a really weird version of Ozzy Osbourne. Anyways, like that's the first thing came to my mind when that song kind of like sped up.
Before we get to the song, the album cover, the art, I actually really like this album cover art.
I was not going to mention anything, but in my mind I was thinking, wow, I would love to have that painting.
Yeah, it looks like something Bob Ross would make if he was into black metal. Or into metal in general. I mean, and there's the tree there.
Bob Ross would paint.
So Abigail, basically.
Maybe somebody from the group of 7, you never know.
And there's the tree there, but it's not looking like one of those happy little trees they used to paint. It's looking like a sad tree.
Where do you see the tree? I see a little bush.
It's a tree.
Is it a tree?
It's like a broken tree.
It's a bush.
That's not a bush.
I'm comparing to the size of that obelisk or whatever that rock is called. That thing is massive.
I'm talking about the thing underneath the name of the band.
That's not a tree. That's a rock.
That's a rock?
How do you see that as being a tree?
I see that as being a broken tree.
You see that just being the tree trunk?
Just being the trunk.
Oh,
like the lighter part on the top is the inside of the tree.
Oh, you see it that way. I was like, where is this guy? I see bushes and stuff. I already see a tree. To me, that's a stone. That looks like a stone.
To me, that's a broken tree.
Oh my god, this is going to be like that dress where some people say it's pink, some people say it's blue. Let us know in the comment section, is that a stone or a tree? I say it's a stone.
I say it's a tree.
I say it's a stone, and I'm always right. This looks like one of those...
Even
when I'm wrong, I'm still right. This looks like one of those Norwegian sceneries. Like the what do you call it? The fjords. You know what I mean? Like... those cascading mountains with the cold water, like you see a lot of these kind of sceneries, and in the show Vikings. I love this kind of scenery. I love the painting. The artwork is absolutely magnificent. I love it. All right, now let's talk about the song. By the way, whatever that is, regardless if it's a stone or a tree, it's very masculine.
It's very sad. If it's a tree, it's very sad.
I know, but it's very erect.
True.
All right.
It was a resurrection.
By erection.
Yeah.
All right. You were waiting for me to say that. All right. Anyways, let's get into the song Windir. Let's not say the name of the track. Yeah. Anyways, I feel like there's only one word to describe this song, and that word is absolutely. Well, if I say absolutely now, there's 2 words.
Yeah.
So let's just go with magnificent. Didn't you feel like this was just one of those songs that just blows your mind because of everything that has going on, the different changes in tempos? The symphonic element that the song had works really well with the track. I love the vocals.
It wasn't one. It was fast, and then it changed. I'm like, what the hell?
It was faster, and then ludicrous speed.
It was like fast and dark. Then it became just fast. Then it kind of became fast, yet a little bit
not as dark.
Not as dark. It was a little bit uplifting, and then it went back to the dark.
To me, this song, the changes in the tempos of the track. Absolutely magnificent. I love it.
It's so weird that they did all of that in a 4 or 5 minute song.
I could have listened to that song for 10 minutes.
Because usually songs that
have that much change in
yeah,
they tend to be at least 7-8 minutes long. I feel like this song, it would have been the song is great.
It must be the hardest thing to do live.
This song live, I feel bad for everybody involved. I mean,
because you have to do it really fast, and then you have to change right away.
Perhaps the only guy that has an easier job is the vocalist, because his vocals don't really change throughout. It's the same style, same approach all the way through. But the musicians, like, they have so much stuff to deal with. Now, I was going to say, this song was, honestly, whoever, the viewer that requested this song, thank you for not giving up and keeping requesting it until we actually got to do it, because this song is absolutely magnificent. I love the more and more that I listen to this specific style of metal, a metal that has black metal in it, but there's also some symphonic elements, some atmospheric elements. There's a lot of different pieces added. I absolutely, I just lose myself into the music. I love it. The only way this song could be even greater, and I think this song is absolutely magnificent, is if they did a little bit of a middle bridge just with a piano, or just like imagine that, and then when you come back,
the song would have to be a little bit longer.
That's what I'm saying. Make the song. The song was what?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Make it 7 minutes, and give it like a good 45 seconds.
Like dark acoustic break.
Yeah, like a little bridge, just either just acoustic guitar or just a little really dark piano melody, and then afterwards, you know, when the song sped up, like bring that way, like afterward. You know how much faster and heavier that would have sounded coming off of an acoustic or a really like a keyboard bridge. It would have sounded 1,000 times heavier and faster. My God, it would have been like absolutely like face melting if they had done it that way. Having said that, the song is still absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, it is.
It's not like you can really point the finger and say, oh, you know, this is better. It's magnificent. But imagine an extended version of this song with a bridge there in the middle, and then coming afterwards, just that same aggression. Oh, God, it would have been absolutely like, my testicles would have dropped.
Yeah.
And then they would have dragged down the ground. Almost like a vacuum cleaner.
Like a Roomba?
I was just thinking about that, but I couldn't remember the name. Thank you. You saved me.
Okay, so there's a poll to be had. Is it a rock or is it a tree?
Man, it's a rock, dude. It's a freaking rock.
It's a broken tree.
For what you're saying to make sense, it's like the beaver had to be 7 foot tall and chew the fucking tree at the top. Like that would make sense if whatever that is was half the size.
Yeah, but they're in the cold, so you never know. Maybe the tree, harsh winds broke.
Erosion? Erosion? You blaming that on erosion? Oh God. All right. Anyways, let's move on. The song is magnificent, regardless of what it is on the cover. But definitely, let us know what you guys think it is. But the cover is magnificent. I don't know who did the artwork. That's another thing I would like to find out is who did the artwork.
We need paintings like this in our house.
We do. This thing is the artwork is absolutely magnificent. It matches the melody. It matches the beauty of the song.
The greatest like painted looking. Obviously they're painted, but like artworks that like for metal covers are always for black metal bands
or doom
metal bands.
They have as far as like an atmospheric art cover that really paints the picture of their music. Those two genres do it the best, in my opinion. Now, if you want gore and stuff like that, then you go into death metal, brutal death metal. That's more gore.
But no, this is.
This is like art that speaks music. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I love it. I love it. All right, guys, this is it for today for this Throwback Thursday. Come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.